Girl Kdiddavis, I'm just gonna do another follow-up video compared to the last one I just did. I think people are taking it, some people anyway, but it doesn't even matter. As you know, the government shut down, and the last video I did was about like food stamps, or like, you know, I talked about food stamps and stuff like that. The thing about it, people don't realize when you say government, that's all government jobs. Like literally the army, Secret Service, all that those people are right now on a shutdown. So people are not getting paid. You gotta think about, like, if your taxes are coming up. From what I heard, they have a few people in the office still working, which I think is crazy because they're not getting paid for it. But I guess when no one is unshut, they'll be getting all that money back, so they don't feel a way about working. Right now I'm walking my dog. Well, not my dog, somebody else's dog. Because I'm a wag walker. So if you see my hand kind of pulling, because the dog is pulling my hand is kind of cold. Because out here it's freezing, like for no reason. But like, it's winter time, so that's why it's freezing. Like, I was listening to this YouTuber. She was talking about like money. She's a channel on like about money, like saving money and being independent and stuff like that. And what she said was right. She said, at the end of the day, even if you don't have a government job, eventually it's going to trickle down to you, even if it doesn't affect you right away. It's going to be the after effect. Basically saying that, yeah, people in government jobs they're not getting paid now, right? If they're not getting paid, what the hell? Really, doggy? If they're not getting paid, right, that means they won't buy anything. That means people end up being forced to either steal or try to get some money from somebody else or get a loan or something like that, right? And if they don't buy anything, stores like Target, or even smaller like discount stores who need to keep their lights on and get their business open, can't sell any product because nobody's going to be buying. Not like nobody, but less people will be buying it because less people have money to buy from their stuff, right? So, well, somebody else said also, like, if parents can afford daycares because they also pay for those like things, that means kids, like people who are not even in government jobs, who have daycare, like they work less money, but the city pay for daycare. They can't pay for daycare. Their kids have to stay home. That means they can't go to work. They're gonna have to quit their job or ask for time off. That means there's less people working on the front lines of different things. Not even just like front line, like an army, like McDonald's, Target. These employees most times are working part-time to full-time hours, but don't make enough for their family. So at the end of the day, they still need help to pay for certain things like childcare, right? So people only think about, oh, my taxes. People only think about my food stamp. People think about Section 8. I'm not saying you should think about those things because those things are technically still important. I'm just saying at the end of the day, we all going to be affected. Somebody was saying on my Facebook page, well, saying on their Facebook page, they're up like their status saying like, we're going to have a depression in 2019, a Great Depression of 2019, which is kind of crazy, kind of sad. I feel like modern day should not have a depression at all. We should all be working together as people, as one, no matter what race or creed you are, to make this place a better place for everybody to live in. So example, right now we have the Army, the Navy, everybody, most of the time, a lot of them they're not in America. Some of them, like, you know, people are obviously in Hawaii. They have different bases here and there, so not everybody's overseas. Right now we popping off in wars. America likes to do this stuff. They like to be in the wars. So what if the people would say, I'm not getting paid no more, let's pack up and go home? Right now we left a whole gate open for people to come attack us because somebody want to cry about a wall. Who care about the damn wall? And I don't understand how people be in Congress and whatever, people voted them in, but they can't even help us to get out of the situation. They don't care because they have enough money. And the funny thing about it is, he even getting paid right now being a president? Like, because technically that's government money, right? But he really didn't even need our money or his, like, to raise money for his candidacy. So I guess he doesn't care if he gets paid from this presidency or not at the end of the day. People from here, there, and everywhere is going to be affected because in the government job, people don't like government jobs. A lot of them pay a good amount of money, you know what I'm saying? So if they can't pay for rent, they can't pay for these things, right, they're going to move in with their family. When the family gets tired of housing them, they have to go to a shelter. And right now, most of the time, the best shelters, in my opinion, are in New York City. and also government shelters. So if they can't get paid for that, what's gonna happen? People gonna be out in the streets looking like Armageddon, looking crazy. And like, we need to stop this. I know there's a way for us to stop it, not by giving him his foolishness. No, because not one person runs this country. They have people in Senate and this and that to help the person. If they don't know the direction to go to, they're supposed to veto that. Like, I saw them when I was a kid, like, veto. The president doesn't understand what's popping. Veto that. Like, he's caring about this certain thing, and people are literally gonna go crazy because they can't feed their kids. And it's not like, the funny thing, the people he's trying to do, like, example, if you work at an HRA office, if you work for the IRS and you're not getting paid, and because you made a certain amount of money, you lived a certain kind of lifestyle, maybe they could downsize. But how long can they downsize if they're still not getting paid? They have to find another job. So the people who had those jobs in the government go look for another smaller Joe job. Smaller Joe might get kicked out just because, wherever Target want to hire a person from the government. I'm just giving that as an example, to be honest. So it's gonna be trickle down to every little thing that we do, and it's gonna be like crazy chaos. I know this is not in like order or anything like that, but you have to think about it. If they don't have jobs and they're not getting paid, they're gonna look. What the hell? If they don't have jobs and not getting paid, they're gonna go somewhere else to get jobs, to get paid, even if it's not as much. A good parent, even if it's not that much money. I'm sorry, I keep on hearing knocking, and I'm like, I don't know. Come, baby. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. If a person who's a good parent, I know their money is running out, or they don't want to, they had their savings, so their money is running out and their savings are coming down, they're going to want to get another job. So more people are going to be unemployed. More people are going to be this, more people are going to be that. And when the country decides to get back on track, which already wasn't on track in the first place that much, but when they try to get back to where they were before, to even start from there, it's going to be so much. 30 days, 40 days of a shutdown can make us be months and months behind. Because say in the IRS for the taxes, that's going to be months behind. They got to give mad people overtime. Overtime means you're going to lose more money anyway. So we're going to lose more money for no reason. We're going to be not having what we need for no reason, because people just want to do what they want to do and not care about the consequences. And at the end of the day, you have to care about consequences. Consequences is what matter. Consequences is what make the world go round. If you think about it, because everything is cause and effect. If we didn't make a vaccination because of polio, we'll have less people right now. So that the cause is the effect, you know what I mean? Cause and an effect. Cause of polio, effects is the vaccination, so we don't all die. All right? If we didn't have vaccination, people just dropping dead. Like, bro, it's just like, we just need to make this thing better. We need to stop it because people are getting affected. People are going homeless. People are, and if I was them, I would stop. Honestly, you get eventually, hopefully, get paid. What if you never get paid that money back? Like, that you working and you're working right now, you're not even getting paid. Or they said, oh, we were in a shutdown, so I'm not gonna pay you. What are you saying? And I did all the job? Like, I don't know. Personally, me, if I'm not getting paid, I'm finding another job until they get this thing together. So my life can be, my daughter can eat, my daughter could do this. That's why it's also good to have a savings plan, because if not, when things like this happen, the government want to give up on you. You still have, a good savings plan, which is something I don't have, but I'll make it up there one day. But all right, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. So yeah, I'm actually gonna do a video soon about my wage, wag walking, which is a good another job. If you're a government person who's watching this, wag and Uber and things like that is a great way to make quick money. And Rover. So that's if something you need to do until the government get their lives together. That might be something you have to do. If you live in New York City, it's gonna be a struggle because it's cold as hell out here, and I forgot my gloves in the person's house, so I don't even know right now. So yeah. All right, guys, later.